Oh, I like that feeling, Dennis. Yeah. I thought you was gonna take me there for a minute over there, y'all. It is what it is. Let's party with it, y'all.
Lounge Network Radio.
They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, huh?
But I told them,
frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
So I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have seen the light!
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
People are saying,
you can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
And our callers are saying this, right? Man, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Oh, no. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
for that big intro, I don't know whether to make you my agent or have you call my mom.
Our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies, and y'all were inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like TV Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust. Because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. If they scared to be who they are, they probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me. Time it is. Let that crank for a minute. Let y'all know what it is. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah. Good boy. The champ is here. The champ is here. Let's get ready to rumble. The champ is here. Oh, the champ is here. Let's get ready to rumble. We ain't got no time for no contender, y'all. Yeah, I feel good on a Friday. I feel real good on a Friday. Give me the bridge, man, we got a good show planned for the people. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all something real good. Shaking and baking like a Nita Baker. Hold it down. Ow! Let's go. Yeah. Let's get that music going. Let's get the music going. Yeah. Y'all feel good? It's Friday. say too much. Y'all know where y'all at. Y'all at the sports revival. Let's go, baby. Let's go. One more time. Ow! Man, I tell it to the high. I tell it to the cold. You got to come to the sports revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. Man, good morning to the people. I'm Tavon Fennell. Had the real Rev T. Man, I feel good on a Friday. We got a lot to talk about, y'all, in this thing that they call the world of sports, what's happening here in the DMV. But you know, what's so special about me doing these shows is that, man, the people, when I see the people tuning in, I get excited, I get motivated, and it keeps me dedicated and true to the cause. And I just got to say good morning and show the love to the people. Big brother Daryl Jackson, we see you tuning in. There go big brother Adolphus Percy Wiggins, we see you tuning in this morning. That was a lovely P tape, man. Good morning to you, mama. Good morning to you. Always a pleasure. We got Michael Cowboy Johnson. He up in the building. Good morning to you, champ. Don't come up here and start nothing about them Cowboys, man. Leave that alone, man. Dolphins Percy Wiggins say good morning, man. Daryl Jackson say good morning to the good Reverend. Yeah, man. Good morning to you, too. There you go right there, y'all. Joey Suttons. He in the building, y'all. There goes Steven Atkins, y'all, the Inside Blitz, right here on Mount Top Neighborhood Radio, DMV, Sundays, 10 a.m. Y'all make sure y'all catch me, tune in the replays here on Mount Top Neighborhood Radio. He in the building this morning. There go big brother Chris Young, man. Always a pleasure through all types of weather. My brother and friend till the end. I see you, champion. Michael Cowboy Johnson say good morning. You rocking it. Yeah, hey, Slim, that's how we do here on Mount Top Neighborhood Radio. DMV with the people's voices and that good go-go crank can be heard at any time to blow your mind. Jerry Sutton say good morning, Miss Crystal with their family. He say good morning, man. We see you, Jerry Sutton. Listen to your show, brother, man. It's a pleasure, man, and always a pleasure, man, to have you tuning in. Crystal Ledee, there she go, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. The motivational minutes coming up, y'all. I kind of running behind this morning, but we going to get that going. Got some new ones coming up for the people. I tell it to the hot. I tell it to the cold. You got to come to the sports revival. But not only to the sports revival, but the Mountaintop Network Radio DMV to fill up your soul, man, with all that good sports talk. All that good motivational minutes right here, y'all. For the people, by the people. We are just the people bringing it to the people. Did I say that right? Like my screen lowering me down. Like raise them up. Raise, there you go. Up in the air, in the atmosphere. Raise your hands just like it don't care. But listen here though, we got to keep moving along because the lovely Denise Mercer, she in the building. Good morning to you, pretty lady. Always a pleasure. ATC, y'all, mama, you a superstar when you here on the Sports Revival. And good morning to you. And as always, good morning to the people that's tuning in on Mount Top Network Radio DMV. Always a pleasure to party with y'all in any type of weather. Talking a little bit of sports. Man, we got a lot to talk about, y'all. A lot to catch up on. The world of sports, what's going on with the Wizards, what's going on with the Washington Nationals. And I think we should just go ahead and just jump right on into the mix. What y'all think about that? That's good. Because, see, the Washington Nationals, now, see, I'm going to have to take that Dusty Baker picture down. Because, see, they didn't win a hired this new Bama. I don't know who he is. I don't know nothing about him. But to me, all in all, hold on, I'm going to get his name so I can show him his respect where his due at. But can I tell y'all, son, y'all Washington Nationals fans, and I really might not, might hurt some of y'all feelings about this, but at the end of the day, all they did was hire a token. Did I just say that to y'all? I don't care about about his past, where he been at, former Cub manager. I don't give a damn about none of that. Dave Martinez was hired by the Washington Nationals to be the token. And I know some of y'all said, but damn, Red, why you saying it like that? You see, y'all know what it is. Let's look at the scenario. You know, this whole thing blew up with Dusty Baker in the playoffs about who he was going to play when he thought it was the right time to play, but the management thought different because they got clapped back from the fans about Dusty Baker not starting Strasburg. Strasburg got clapped back from the fans, but they talking about he was a chump, because if he was just sick, he shouldn't have played. But at the end of the day, though, when it all come down to it, they should have listened to Dusty Baker and let Dusty Baker play who he was going to play, and then they would have had Strasburg going into that game in Game 5. Okay? So at the end of the day, what they did was they let Dusty Baker go because Dusty wasn't going to conform. Dusty wasn't going to sit there and play the violin for the Nationals and do his thing like a chicken wing. He wasn't going out like that. And because Dusty wasn't going to go out like that, they had a problem with it. So, at the end of the day, they hired this dude, Martinez. Well, what's his first name again? I'm going to show him his respect. Dave Martinez, former Cubs bench manager. Yada, 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 yada. They hired a token. And the thing about it is, when it all come down to it, guess what? He could win all the games all he won. But his resume, the hiring of Dave Martinez, guess what? It's not going to make a damn difference until you get to the playoffs next year, if they make it. But one thing that's good and one thing that's definite and true about Dave Martinez, what's on his plate to be served up when it comes to the Washington Nationals is one, he better make sure they get back to the playoffs. And two, on top of one, there should be one, but you got to get to one. You got to do one in order to prove that you can do the other. And that's been, he got to make sure he get the Washington Nationals to the playoffs. See, that's the first thing that got to happen. See, I'm not worried about who they got in their lineup, who gonna be there, who ain't healthy. I'm not worried about none of that shit-diggity bop and that shit-diggity bang. Y'all can save it for David, because I know what time it is. That Bama Dave Martinez, the new skipper for the Washington Nationals, since Dusty wasn't good enough, since Dusty's decision-making wasn't good enough for the Washington Nationals, he better make sure that one, that I was getting excited there. But for one, he better make sure that they get into the playoffs. Two, he better make sure that they in first place, because that's what Dusty did. And three, he better make sure that they win the playoff game. I mean, the series, not the damn game, but the series, and get into second rounds of the playoffs. So they can say that for all they want. Y'all can feel good, yada yada about it. But at the end of the day, guess what? At the Real Rev T, at Sport Revival, I ain't buying it, man. Good morning to Big Brother Ever Quilder Senior. We see you, Eddie, tuning in this morning. Big Brother Sans Yandian, we see you tuning in this morning, man. Big Brother Michael Cowboy Johnson say, Cowboy is my name, Redskins is my game, ACTR, chat. Hey, you a superstar here on the Sports Revival. But look, though, y'all, I'll tell it to the hot, I'll tell it to the cold. You got to let that Sports Revival fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. So what we going to do, let's go ahead and take a break. And when we come back off this break, y'all, we going to keep partying. We going to keep partying on a Friday. I want to talk about the Wizards a little bit. And then I'm going to get into this NFL week 9. And I want to talk about these injuries. And then we going to recap the Washington, not recap, but preview the Redskins going to play Seattle. Y'all like that? Yeah, that's that Uncle Bo Go-Go remix right there, y'all. Let me see, I got some more up here. Yeah, it's coming, y'all. Uncle Bo Go-Go remix 3, y'all. It's coming for the people. It's coming.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
What y'all know about this right here?
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Specialized
custom designed t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903. Get your custom
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghosted Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghosted Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Stephen Askins, host of the Inside Blues. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. And we will break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday games, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV.
Network Radio.
Seabury Nation. I tell it to the young. I tell it to the old. But you got to let that burgundy go fill up your soul. Here we stand. 2017.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, that's what y'all right here. Y'all get the whole mix. Look at that. I like that. Let me stop messing with y'all early in the morning, man. I get y'all too excited early in the morning, man. I tell it to the high, I tell it to the cold. You gotta come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. I'm Savon Fennell at the Real Rev T. I'm so glad to be here with the people, man. I'm so on a Friday, y'all. On a Friday, we sit there talking a little bit of sports. 703-763-4979 is the number y'all want to call in. Hey, get your mind revitalized. Y'all, the Washington Wizards, though. Can we talk about the Wizards, though, real quick? Good. I want to talk about these Wizards, though, man. You know, at the end of the day, I told y'all about this thing when it comes to the Washington Wizards, that you got to be careful and not to get yourself so all filled up when the Wizards was 3-1. You know, this thing that the Wizards was the best team in the East, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, and you look at this scenario, well, you know, that Boston Celtic team that came out the gate losing like 2 or 3 games or whatever, well, they've been on a 6-game win streak. What? I know some of y'all don't want to hear this. Some of y'all is deafening to your ears. And I know y'all saying, well, damn, Rev, how you supposed to be all Mr. All hyping DMV up, but you sitting there talking bad about the Wizards? No, stop, hold up, wait a minute, Bammers, before y'all even get into that type of drama. I'm just telling it like it T-I-T-I-T-I-T-I is. Washington Wizards, they lost to the Phoenix Suns the other night on their home court. I don't know, they don't call it the phone booth no more. They call it something else and they changed it now. I don't know what the name is now. They didn't change the name now. They somebody else that bought the name right. Y'all do the math. Y'all know what it is where the Wizards play at. Good morning to Asif Alami. We see you, Mama. Good morning to you. Big Brother Charles Larry Sr. Good morning to you. William DJ Chill, Will Kelly, man. Good morning to you. Lawrence McLaurin, man. What's up, Lo? What's going on, Chain? Good morning to you, man. Always a pleasure to have y'all tuning in. We sitting there talking a little bit of NBA, though, these Washington Wizards. And you know, at the end of the day, you talking about the Wizards team that's 4-3 right now. Right. And when you look at this scenario, you know, the Wizards, they done lost, you know, a couple of these games here along the way. And when you start to say to yourself, uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh, here we go. And I know some of y'all, and like, Rev, man, it's still early, and I'm telling y'all, no. This is what you need to look out for when it comes to the Washington Wizards. Not to get yourself all into a mindset that they the best team in the East. I mean, it's always good to feel, you know, good about yourself that you are cut above the rest. But when you look at the reality of things and how everything going down with the Washington Wizards and what they did during the offseason, to me, they know better than what they was when they got eliminated from the playoffs by the Boston Celtics. Are the Washington Wizards a playoff team? Yes. Sure they are. I'd be a fool to sit here and tell y'all, oh no, the Washington Wizards, they not a playoff team. I'd be a fool to sit here and tell y'all that. Yes, the Wizards are a playoff team. Now, how far I expect the Wizards to go in the playoff? No farther than the second round. Depending who they get matched up in the first round with. I'm just being realistic at this point. You talk about the player Gord Ty. You know, really right now, John Wall, Bradley Beal carrying his team when they're back. Martin Gortat, he playing, and okay. But who about outside of that, who else are you talking about when it comes to the Washington Wizards right now? I'll wait. I'll wait. Somebody tell me, and I'll wait. Exactly. So you know when you look at the scenario, this Washington Wizards team right now, I mean you guard Tim Frazier. Who the hell is Tim Frazier? Oh, I know y'all don't want to hear this. Stingy to your ears right now, right? You know, you ask yourself about this. The bench that the Washington Wizards got, Lil Kelly Oubre, Sadaransky. You know, what are they doing right now? What type of noise are they making for the Washington Wizards right now? So at the end of the day, playoff team, yes. Sure, they can make the playoffs, but are they that team to beat in the NFC East? Hell no. Now at this point, they got to do a whole lot more to prove to me that that's what they are at this point when it comes to the NBA. And to me, it's too early to really try to look deep into the Wizards season right now. You'll lose your mind trying to figure it out. Man, good morning to Claudette Man. She Rucker Prayer. She in the building. Sandra Cardell Robinson, we see you, mama. Appreciate you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all will take a moment, go share the post with the people. Let them know what we doing here Monday through Friday, y'all. God willing. 9:05 is the latest, y'all. We be on the air. If you don't see us about the 9:05, we ain't coming on. God willing had a different plan for us. God had different plans for me this week, so had some things I had to do. Christmas time coming. I got 4 daughters, so you do the math. But at the end of the day, though, you know, this thing with the Washington Wizards, though, and they playing pretty good ball for the most part. But at the end of the day, you know, they went from 3-1 to 4-3. So, are we going to have this problem with the Wizards when it comes to defense again? Are we going to find ourselves in this situation again where we sitting there pulling our brains out, trying to figure out why can't the Wizards get over the hump? They play host to the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. So maybe they can change that. Maybe they can have some change to that. But look though, what I want to do, I want to take a break. When we come back, y'all, I want to get into this Redskins going up against the Seattle real quick. Can I do that? That's good. 703-763-4979 is the number. Y'all want to get a little bit, get your mind revitalized, put it out on the table, make your voice be heard, because it's showing up able. It's an able effect going on here. It's for the people, by the people. We gonna sit here and talk about this a little bit more. I feel good on a Friday. Do y'all feel good on a Friday? Man, that's good. Let's go with this right here live, y'all. It's the Rev T Sports Revival, Mount Top Network Radio, DMV. Let's go, baby.
All right, family, we are back at it. This is Crystal Adair with Motivational Minutes, because we stay in it to win it. Amen. Motivational speaker here and author. Go on Amazon.com and check out a copy of my book. It is called Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair, my life story, my testimony, and I promise that it will only bless your life. Family, I do not know who this message is for on today, but I do know that it is for somebody. I also know that I am preaching to myself in as much as I'm encouraging someone out there. Family, what I want to say to you on today is that a delay is not always a denial. A delay is not always a denial. Just because God is asking you to wait on something does not mean that God is necessarily telling you no. You see, in our human frame, it is so easy for us to become discouraged or depressed or frustrated when something or the process is not moving along as quickly as we feel that it should. But see, our timing is not God's timing. We may be saying, but God, I am ready now. I want it now. Why can't I have it now? And God is saying right back to you, not right now. You see, his answer is not always no. Sometimes he's just saying, not right now. Sometimes God needs to perfect something in you. He needs to get something right in you before he answers this prayer and gives you whatever this blessing may be. The other times, God may be saying, I have something better for you. But I need for you to hold on. I need for you to exercise some faith. I need for you to believe that I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. God is not always telling you no when you're waiting on a prayer to be answered. Sometimes he's simply just saying, not right now, or I have something better. But you gotta let God work that thing out in your favor, and you gotta let him work some things out in you so you can be truly ready to receive that glorious blessing. This is Crystal M. Adair with Motivational Minutes. I love you, family. Please make sure you go out and get a copy of my book, Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. It's right there on Amazon.com. And as always, a shout out to the awesome Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice and these motivational minutes can be heard.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you will get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Stephen Askins, host of The Inside Blues. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. And we will break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday games, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, we sitting here live, y'all, right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. Yeah, y'all know what it is. Y'all feel good? Come on, hey. Yeah, and if y'all see up on that screen, right, listen here. Mark Two Shop Johnson, y'all know where it is. Flyweight, listen here. Featherweight, you name it. He was claiming it, y'all, out there for the people, man. That's DMV finest. They need some coach for these kids, man. And Mark hit me up yesterday. And listen here, they need some coats for these kids for the winter. They got a coat drive going over there in Highland, 707 Yuma Street, Southeast Washington, D.C. Y'all need to try to get up with Mark Johnson. I'm going to put his tag up there so y'all can contact him online. And y'all got some coats for these kids. These kids need some coats. It's cold out here. It's getting cold. And them kids, they need coats on their backs. And if you can, and you can go make a donation, take some coats over there, man, to the gym so they can give them kids some coats to make sure that they be warm for the winter. You know, I didn't ask many times people, to come through to help the sports revival, but I will sit up here for 15 minutes and I won't go nowhere, and I will sit there and talk about these kids, about these coats that they need out here to stay warm in the winter. You know, at the end of the day, we got to make sure that we help these kids. So I'm going to hold it up there for a minute, and we going to sit there and keep talking a little bit of sports. I told y'all, I don't care about nobody seeing my handsome face, but I always believe in the people receiving the words. That's the amazing grace that come out of my mouth. I don't need to be seen. As long as my message is heard, I'm good like Hollywood, and I'm going to keep that up there. That's Mark Two Shop Johnson, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go support him and them kids, man, in that endeavor there. I'm just telling you, we out here for the people. I'm trying to make sure I get it up there so that y'all can see that. But at the end of the day, though, let's talk about this NFL. Can we? Can we talk about this NFL? That's good. 703-763-4979 is the number you want to call in. Talk a little bit of sports with me this morning. And if you don't, that's fine. Listen here, I'm going to still keep the ball rolling here. Don't nothing stop this show like a TKO. Did I just say that? I did say that. Hold on, I'm multitasking here. I'm multitasking here. But at the end of the day, though, I want to make sure y'all really go out there and support them kids, man. Get some coats out there. I got it up on the screen. I hope y'all can see it up on the screen there. Y'all make sure y'all go contact Two Shop Johnson. I just put his name up on the feed there, up on Facebook. Y'all see it. Y'all make sure y'all go give him a follow. Y'all make sure y'all go give him a follow. If you in the DMV, man, them kids need some coats. I'm going to keep stressing. I don't give a damn about no NFL. I don't give a damn about no Wizards. I don't give a damn about no Nationals or nothing like that. But what I do care about is making sure these kids got coats on their back. Make sure they got shoes on their feet. Clothes, you know, to wear to school so they ain't got to worry about nothing but their education. Somebody got to let this children's laughter remind us of how we used to be. And I'm not trying to be political, but this just means something that's really true and dear to my heart. Mark Two Shop Johnson, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Proud of DC when it come to boxing. Youngest person put into the Hall of Fame, age of 40, Boxing Hall of Fame. So y'all make sure y'all go give him a shot. You know, go support Mark out there. I'm just telling you, man. He out there in the gym, working with those kids, showing them discipline, not just about boxing, but just about life, trying to make them well-rounded citizens. And Mark could tell you, he done been through some things in his life, just seen highs and lows. But at the end of the day, though, man, it's all about these kids, man, helping them live on the straight and narrow. So I just had to put that out there. Sorry if I done went into a little fundraising drive with myself here, but you know, it is what it is, man. You got to let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be, how we used to do things in our life in the dwelling. Can we do that? That's good. But listen here, though. Let me go ahead and get into it, because I could go on this all day. I might just do a whole show where I just sit there and see if y'all going to sit there and go make some donations to the cause. Right. 703-763-4979 is the number. Washington Redskins, y'all. They go up to Seattle to go face these Seahawks, right? And all of y'all freaking out right now because the Washington Wizards, as we know, the Washington Wizards, the Washington Redskins, as we know, well, man, they hurting right now. They hurting like a shadiggity bop and a shadiggity bang. And they got a whole lot of drama coming out of Ashburn Park, making the people's ears ring. 4:05 Sunday, they go to Seattle. That's 5-2 right now, playing good football, and we going to Seattle with a 3-4 record. And on top of that, not only a depleted record, but we're going in there with an injury-filled team right now. When I say full of injuries, I mean, man, you could name it in the Washington Redskins. They claiming it on all cylinders. But can I say is there hope? Is there hope? And I know y'all saying, well, damn, Rev, is there hope? Yeah, it's hope for the Washington Redskins against this Seattle team. It's a whole lot of hope. Because at the end of the day, you know, when you look at this and you want to break this thing down and this scenario down when it comes to the Washington Redskins against the Seattle Seahawks, you know, this Redskin team, even despite the injuries, you know, they really was in that game with Dallas to the most part till they got to the thing with the, you know, block, field goal, kick, momentum change. But at the end of the day, you know, this Washington Redskins defense can go out there and slow this Seattle Seahawks defense, offense down. They only giving up 322 yards a game. 217 of that is from the pass. And before last week, before they faced Ezekiel Elliott, they was only really giving up 94 yards on the run. Well, that had bumped up to 105. But can I tell you something? That could be the big difference in this game with the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Redskins. The Redskins have a high rate on third down, getting the opposition, the team's offense, off the field. Whereas though this Seattle Seahawks defense, man, they sitting there allowing people to get off the field on third down at a high rate. Only 35% they holding people to. So you ask yourself, you say, well, damn, Red, why are you so confident in going into this game against the Seattle Seahawks? Well, because one, we got Kirk Cousins. And I know some of y'all don't want to hear this, the shadiggity bop and the shadiggity bang, about Kirk Cousins and yada yada and bang bang and stuff. And I know some of y'all still RG3 lovers. I'm not blind to that. I'm not blind to that fact at all. But right now, though, when you look at this Washington Redskins overall, when it comes compared to the Seattle Seahawks, this Washington Redskins defense is ranked 12th overall in the NFL versus Seattle's defense that's ranked 17th. Now see, this is where the difference in the game is going to come in right here. The big difference in the game right here. And we done said this over and over again when it comes to the Washington Redskins. We done said this 1,000 times till we black and blue. We can talk about this till we black and blue. The Washington Redskins got to run the football. And if they run the football against the Seattle Seahawks, they should be very successful, because guess what? Seattle is 22nd in the league when it comes to overall with rushing the football, stopping the run. And I know they 5-2. But when you look at that Seattle defense, the Seattle defense is suspect. I done said it. The Seattle defense is suspect right now. Now, for granted, they only giving up 18 points a game. But when you look at it, though, listen here, man. They 20th in the league when it comes to the run. Hello, Washington Redskins. Run the football against the Seattle Seahawks in order to be successful. They giving up 117 yards a game. Run the football against the Seattle Seahawks. And at the end of the day, even you know with that Bama out there, Mr. Campbell Soup Man or whatever, you know, Blase, Mr. Safety USA or whatever. Listen here, the Seattle Seahawks secondary isn't that great at all either. It's not like they out there raising havoc or making people scared to play them or putting fear into people's heart. You know, let's look at Russell Wilson. You know, at the end of the day, Russell Wilson, I mean, he's so-so. Okay, blah, 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 blah. He's so-so. 15 touchdowns, 4 interceptions thus far, 2,000 yards passing. He having a pretty good, decent season. So at the end of the day, the Redskins, one, got to go out there and rattle Russell Wilson, make him roll out. But at the end of the day, it's a catch-22 when you make him roll out too. You know, he can hurt you if you can make him run out. And Cam again say, how you going to run the football? We have no O-line. You know why, Cam? Because at the end of the day, listen here, man. Let me tell you something. One thing that's good, one thing that's definite, and one thing that's true, Cameron Gang. Every offensive lineman, I don't give a damn from Pop Warner, the high school, the college, to the NFL. Every person that played the offensive lineman, he'll tell you, I would love for us to run the ball first, then to have me standing up, trying to stop somebody from backpedaling and pedaling, making me backpedal. Let's talk about it, Cameron. You asked the question, I'm going to give you the answer to it. Go ask the offensive lineman. Go tweet the offensive lineman in the NFL. Go Facebook offensive lineman in the NFL. And you ask him, what would you rather do? Pass block or run downhill block? And they'll tell you run downhill block. So I don't give a damn who the replacement is. And then see, one thing that's good and true that you got to understand, what's going on real live Crank Flight. We see you, good morning to you. One thing you got to understand too, Cameron Gang. Good morning, Charles Larry. We see you, champ. You know, one thing you got to understand that's definitely and that's good and true, Cameron Gang, is they had a whole week to prepare. They had a whole week to look at film with this offensive line that they have. So they're not going into a situation where they signed them on Saturday and they put them in the game on Sunday. He say, Cameron Gang say, this is the NFL. If the O-line is getting pushed back, there's no hole to run through. Well, a lot of times, Cameron, when the offensive line getting pushed back, it's because they in pass protection. Even if you get 1 or 2 yards on the run, you got to keep running the football. The Dallas Cowboys showed us a prime example of that, because at the end of the day, guess what? We were stopping Ezekiel Elliott a couple of times for the run, but they kept feeding it to him. They kept feeding the ball to him, and sooner or later, one of them offensive linemen going to pop the hell out of the defensive lineman and open the hole up, and that running back is going to take off a run and get some good yards or a touchdown. And we done seen this scenario from Jay Gruden time in and time out. Once the Redskins get down, the run game is second nature. Hell, it's fifth nature to Jay Gruden when it comes to the Washington Redskins and him controlling this offense. You know, we thought last year, well, it was suspect. Are you confident in this coaching staff? No, I'm not confident in this coaching staff. I'm not. I mean, do I think Jay Gruden is a good head coach? Yes. But am I confident in his play calling? No. Am I confident in their preparation that they putting this team in over the last couple of years? No. You know, we can go look at this New York game from last year that could have put the Redskins in the playoffs. A lot of people say it was Kirk Cousins' fault. A lot of people say it was blah, blah, blah. Listen, at the end of the day, that was Jay Gruden's fault, because you got to commit yourself to the run. You got to stay committed to the run in order for him to let those pass plays open up. Just me and my personal opinion. But at the end of the day, if you ask me, can the Washington Redskins go in there and beat the Seattle Seahawks, I'm telling you right now, and I'm not saying this because I'm a Redskin fan. I'm saying this because I'm realistic at myself, with myself, and some of my thoughts, a lot of my thoughts. Yes, they can. The Washington Redskins can go to Seattle, and they can beat the Seattle Seahawks. And the thing about it is, if I'm correct, D'Angelo Hall is coming back. Might be a little bit rusty. But even if he didn't come back, I'm still confident in this Washington Redskins defense, because they're not so much injury prone. Jonathan Allen, yeah. Mason Foster, yeah. But at the end of the day, though, the ship is still going to keep running. They got enough pieces in the puzzle to keep on running with themselves. So I'm not concerned about this Washington Redskins defense. And I believe that this Washington Redskins defense can go out there and they can match up with this Seattle Seahawks defense and disrupt Russell Wilson and company. I know some of y'all worried, your mind is worried, and your heart is a little bit troubled, because the first thing that comes to your mind when you talk about the Washington Redskins is injuries. We'll have this player, or that player, and we gonna look, man, y'all better stop that. It's called next man is up. That's why you make the team. That's why they keep you on the team, because they know at some point in time you can be valuable to the team. They know some point in time that it's a reason that we got you on the roster, because we believe you can contribute to the cause. Might be in the small picture 1 minute, but at the next minute with the blink of an eye, It can go from a big picture. You talking about the Washington Redskins offense that's ranked 12th overall in the NFL right now, even despite the injuries that they got. You talk about a Washington Redskins offense that's ranked 14th overall in the NFL when it comes to yards that they put up. 357 yards. But hold up, wait a minute. You talking about the Washington Redskins offense that regardless of how and who is catching the ball, they still 8th in the league when it comes to Kirk Cousins distributing and passing the ball overall in the NFL. And when you look at this thing, and you know, it's not the greatest stat in the world, but it ain't the worst one either. They 18th in the league when it comes to the run. Far cry from them when they was in the top 10, damn near in the top 5 in rushing 3 weeks ago, but they still averaging 105 yards. How? I don't know, but they still are. So if you want to tell me that this game with the Washington Redskins against the Seattle Seahawks is not beatable by the Redskins, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. And I'm not selling the doubt. Not today. Not on a Friday. 703-763-4979 is the number you want to call in. Talk a little sports. Good morning to Joe Gibbs Gonzalez. We see you tuning in. Cam again say, that's what the hell is a week of preparation going to do for them. What you seen. Yeah, it can help. It can help, brother. I'm not saying what you saying is wrong. I know I'm killing you, Cam again. It's called reality. The next man up getting hurt, that's the only thing. Next man up, that's going on in the Redskin organization. Listen here, man. Jerry Sutton say Sean Laval has been getting pushed back into the backfield for what, 2 or 3 years now? So how long do we stay with a lineman that can't hold the block? Maybe we need to pick the best 53 men on the roster. I'm just saying, but I'm riding with my team. Exactly. If you ain't getting the job done, it's a reason why they got other people sitting on their roster. Because they believe that they can contribute in some form or fashion. Whether it be now or whether it be later. In this case with the Washington Redskins, it comes that they need them now versus paying them for later. You know, I'm not concerned right now about this Washington Redskins. Even with the downtrodden of the player Terrell Pryor, even with I heard Jamison Crowder, he's done for the year if I'm correct too. Am I correct on that? So you know, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, am I correct on that, Jamison Crowder? Did I see that? Or was that? Oh, no. I think was that. I got to check on that. But I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about the Washington Redskins and them facing the Seattle Seahawks. A lot of y'all losing y'all mind like the world about to come to the end. World ain't going to come to the end. You got to put your left in front of your right, and you got to keep on stepping. You got to go out there and go play football. And if you don't go out there and play football, then maybe you shouldn't be into this game. Maybe you shouldn't be in this league. Because at the end of the day, yeah, it's the next man up. One man go down, you supposed to get ready to play. Be ready. They teach you that at Pop Warner level. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready. We can't worry about Trent Williams. You can't worry about Brandon Scherf. You can't worry about Jamison Crowder. You can't worry about Jason Reed or Jordan Reed. You can't worry about these people, man, that stay broke down more than they stay broke up. The next man up got to find a way to make himself available to get inside and help and contribute to this team. I know I'm moving some of y'all with my comments today. I know y'all like, damn, Rev, you going hard. Yep, I sure am. But at the end of the day, though, y'all, it's going to be a good game for the Washington Redskins going up against the Seattle Seahawks. And if you ask me what the score was going to be, I'll tell you right now, 24-20 Redskins. Did I just say that? I did say that. 24, I say 24-20 Redskins. Yeah, I did say that. Do I got time to go through these games in the NFL? No. I don't need to do that. Y'all tune in Sunday, 10 a.m. live right on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. Stevie Atkinson, Inside Blitz. He'll get y'all up to par with the picks. I'm not going to put no picks out this week. I don't have time to be doing all that. But listen here, though. Before I get out here, I got to go back to this. Mark Two Shop Johnson, y'all. He need coach donated for the kids. 707 Yuma Street, Southeast is where y'all can go donate the coach at. Over there at Highland at the gym, y'all. Yes, Highland in Southeast D.C. I need y'all to go out there. 707 Yuma Street, Southeast, the old Highland. I need y'all to go out there and donate them coats for them kids. I'm going to lean on this and I'm going to stay on it, y'all. I tell it to the hot. I tell it to the cold. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. That's 707 Yuma Street, y'all. Them kids need coats. It's getting cold out there. It's getting chilly out there now. Before you know it, around Thanksgiving time, that hawk going to catch in. And them kids, man, them kids need coats on their back. Y'all got some coats. Don't be sending them no raggedy coats neither. Send them some good coats for them kids. Y'all gonna go take $25, $30 to go buy a coat from Walmart for them kids to put on them kids' back. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him at 2 Sharp Johnson on Facebook and make sure you tell him that Rev T sent you. Y'all got a donation to get some coats out there for them kids, man. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. Y'all make sure y'all go support the local Salvation Army in your area. Yes, Thanksgiving time, y'all need to start taking these people canned goods, your stuffings. Don't go taking nobody no food that you know you wouldn't want to eat on your Thanksgiving table on Thanksgiving. I'm just saying, you know. And I'd have been in did that when I done had to go get me a free turkey for my family. They helped me get. Ain't no shame to it. And I know some of y'all have been along the way. Hell, my grandmama used to stand in line every year to get a free turkey. People out there is getting cold. People homeless. People's financial situations not better than everybody, than the next man. So we got to help somebody and love somebody along the way. But most of all, help these kids. I'm going to keep that up there. But anyway, though, y'all, we had a good show. I talked a little bit about the Washington Nationals. I talked a little bit about what's going on with the Washington Wizards. I gave you my thoughts on how I feel about how this thing with the Redskins going to Seattle getting panned out Sunday, 4:05 over there Eastern time is when the game started in Seattle. But at the end of the day, though, I really think the Washington Redskins can go in there and beat the Seattle Seahawks. Now, it may not be a pretty win, but at the end of the day, though, a win is a win. And if we can go in Seattle and snatch one, I'll take that, y'all. But listen here, I want y'all to have a good Friday. I want y'all to make sure y'all go holler at 2 Sharp Johnson, get some coats to them kids. Let me know y'all donated the coat. And at the end of the day, I tell it to the hot, I tell it to the cold. You got to go to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. I'm Savon Fennell at the Real Rev T. I want to thank all the people that tune in Facebook Live, all the people that tune in Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. Let's go look at the numbers this morning. Oh, that's awesome, y'all. 3,686 live listeners right now, Mountaintop Network Radio TV. That's y'all the people. I appreciate y'all so much. Hey, man, y'all love somebody, man. Love somebody. Love somebody. Again, I'm Savon Fennell at the Real Rev T. Go follow me on Twitter, Sport Revival, at MTN Radio DMV. I'll see y'all on Monday, man. Believe, baby. Ow! Hey, that Uncle Go remix is coming out, y'all. Number 3. Get ready.
have a promise made.